Good afternoon, dear listener. It is the 30th of April 2024, and the news is read to you by Esther Kavadida, and we are live on YouTube. These are the top stories. Kyankwanzi man commits suicide after allegedly defiling daughter, and Kenya cabinet meets as flood death toll nears 170. The news in detail. The National Unity Platform President Robert Kyagulanyi alias Bobby Wine has launched the party's nationwide membership registration aimed at enrolling supporters into the national headquarters in Makerere, Kavule, where he also dispatched materials that the registrars will use. Speaking at the gathering, Kyagulanyi said that despite the current status of the political space, they are supposed to be organized because the future belongs to those who are organized, and therefore asked all leaders to strive to organize the party. Speaking to journalists on the sidelines, Joe Senyonyi, the leader of opposition, said that whatever they are doing under the law and warned any security person who will attempt to stop their registrars from exercising what has been launched today will be dealt with individually. He also urged NUP supporters not to succumb to intimidation, but rather be actively participant in the registration exercise. Police in Bulisa district are investigating circumstances under which unknown thieves broke into Butiawa Seed Secondary School. The thieves made off with 21 computers. Samuel Moponda, the school head teacher, says he got information on Thursday, April 25th, 2024 morning after receiving a phone call from one of the night watchmen identified as Godfrey Ramokaga, alerting him about the incident. The head teacher said he advised the watchman to report the matter to Walukuba Police Post. According to Ramukaga, the thieves could have used the night heavy pour to break into the school's computer lab since the guards were sleeping in one of the classrooms. Julia Sakiza, the Albertine Region Police spokesperson, confirmed the incident, noting that the two security guards who were on duty the fateful night have been detained to help in police investigations. A 46-year-old man has committed suicide by hanging in Kyankwanzi district after allegedly defiling his biological daughter. The deceased has been identified as Stephen Mukali, a resident of Itendero A village, Bielima sub-county, Kyankwanzi district. He was found dangling on a mango tree in the wee hours of Sunday, April 28th, 2024. It is alleged that Mukali committed the suicide after defiling his 15-year-old daughter. Grace Nambozo, the wife of the deceased, says she returned from a nearby burial event and found her husband filing their daughter in the garden, prompting her to sound an alarm. However, the deceased fled the scene and later his body was discovered by the neighbors. Nambozo says that she had no problems with her husband and cannot understand why he defiled their daughter. Peter Nyamurwa, the Itendero A village chairperson, has condemned the acts of defilement and suicide. Bunyoro Kingdom is mourning the passing away of Bisinge Frank, who was the chief of Masindi municipality. His son Samuel Businge said that his father succumbed to kidney complications on Sunday, April 28th, 2024 at around 7 p.m. while en route to Gulu Hospital for treatment. Despite seeking medical attention from various hospitals, Businge could not overcome his health challenges. Patrick Alnaitwe, the LC2 chairperson for Western World, praised the late chief's impartiality as a judge in their LC2 court. He said his commitment to fairness and hard work left a lasting impact. Robert Rukahimura, the kingdom's social affairs and cultural officer, mourned the loss of someone who bridged the gap between kingdom and its subjects, fostering a sense of unity and love for Bunyoro Kitara Kingdom. The deceased will be laid to rest today at his home in Kijurasel, Central Division, Masindi Municipality. In our business news, powered by Equity Bank, cattle traders in Karamoja have been told to acquire trade licenses within 1 month or face arrest and prosecution. The announcement was made by the Joint Security Forces in Karamoja on Monday in a meeting at the Mount Moroto Region Police Headquarters. The move comes as part of the efforts to combat livestock theft and regulate the cattle trade business in Karamoja. You're still listening to Liberty FM News, proudly sponsored by MTN and Bakery Uganda Limited. This is from elsewhere in the world. Kenya's President William Ruto has called for urgent action amid the ongoing flooding crisis in the country. About 169 people have been killed so far in floods that have devastated parts of Kenya in the last month. The number includes 45 people who died on early Monday morning after their villages were swept away near Mai Mahiu, about 60 kilometers from the capital, Nairobi. The Kenya Red Cross put the death toll to 50. In an interview with the BBC on Monday, President Ruto defended his government's flood response following criticism from the country governments that it was slow. Ruto said the cabinet meeting on Tuesday would discuss additional measures on flood mitigation. To wind up our newscast this afternoon, dear listener, a recap of top stories once again. Kyankwanzi man commits suicide after allegedly defiling daughter, and Kenya cabinet meets as flood death toll nears 170. That is all we had for you this afternoon. Stay tuned. Turi ha Facebook